I'm making this video because this is something that's very hard for me to do in person. I've known for about a year and a half, been up for 2 years maybe, and I have wanted to tell you for so long, but doing it in person is so hard because you never know how you're going to react. You never know what reaction I just couldn't do it in person. So I'm making this video to do it. Not in person, but in a way that still feels personal to me and hopefully to you. All I want to ask is that you watch to the end of the video before you before you call me or text me or whatever. Just watch until the end of the video before anything else. Thank you. Okay, so hi Mum, Dad, or Sophie, or whoever's watching this video. So this is a coming out video. I am transgender. More specifically, I'm non-binary. Now, I know that Sophie knows what that means, and I don't think Mum or Dad, either of you will know what it means, so I'm going to explain it as concisely as I can. Okay, so non-binary. What does that mean? So I'm going to take it back a couple of steps. So first I'm going to explain the difference between sex and gender. Person's sex refers to their genitals and their chromosomes, whereas their gender is who a person is. So that's in the head. That's who they are inside. Now I imagine that you've mostly, in your life, if not only, thought of gender in terms of male and female. That's it, there's nothing else. That model of gender is, quite frankly, wrong. Gender is much better modelled as a spectrum. So you've got very masculine men up one end of the spectrum, and you've got very feminine women up the other end of the spectrum. And all in between, there's all manner of genders in between. It's not a perfect model, but for this it works. So male and female are what we call the binary genders. All of the other genders are non-binary genders. So I myself am not a man, and I'm not a woman. And so I refer to myself as non-binary. Meaning that, specifically for me, I'm quite a ways up the feminine end of the spectrum, but I'm not a woman. So what does that mean for you? That means that, more or less, all it means is you're going to have to change the pronouns you use when talking about me or to me. So the majority of the world's population uses he, him, or she, her pronouns. People of other genders, other than male and female, often use pronouns such as they, them, sie, zim. There's many pronouns out there. I myself use they and them pronouns, so effectively what that means is, whereas before you knew this you would say, Clifford ate his dinner, now, you would say Clifford ate their dinner. They enjoyed it. Something like that. So other than that, I wouldn't expect you to really make any other changes with how you treat me, or how you talk to me, or anything like that. I mean, what this means for me is, as soon as I get round to going to the doctors to get referred to a gender identity clinic, I'll be put on a waiting list, and then about 40 weeks after that, that tends to be the roughly standard waiting time, I will see someone at a gender identity clinic, and my transition will definitely involve hormones, so estrogen, and that will change my body to better reflect who I am. So, I don't know, I like to think of it as making the packaging better reflect the contents. So, yeah, whether or not there'll be any surgeries involved and things like that, they're decisions I'm going to make, a year, 2 years, however long into the future. That's not something I really know right now, but it's something I'm thinking about. So all I can really hope from this is for your acceptance. I'll put some links in the description of this video, so that you can have a read, learn more about this if you want to. But if you have any more specific questions, then contact me. You have my number, have my Facebook. That's about it. That's what I really wanted to say with this video.